सद्गुरु सखा तुम्हें तो एक हमारे हो, शिक्षक तुम्हें रक्षक तुम्हें, दिल के तुम्हें सहारे हो, मिला सारे रिश्तों का प्यार तुमसे ओ बाबा, जुड़ गई है मन की तार तुमसे, शक्तियाँ मिल रही अपार तुमसे।
Om Shanti. 9th of July 2020, Morning Murli. Let us listen and imbibe godly version. Essence. Sweet children, whenever you have time, sit in solitude and churn the ocean of knowledge. Revise the points that you hear. Question. When will your pilgrimage of remembrance come to an end? Answer. When none of your physical organs deceive you, when you reach your karmatit stage, your pilgrimage of remembrance will come to an end. You now have to make full effort and not become disheartened. Be ever ready for service. Om Shanti. Are you sweetest children sitting here in soul consciousness? You children, now that you have been body conscious for half a cycle, you now have to make effort to remain soul conscious. The Father comes and explains. When you sit considering yourselves to be souls, you will be able to remember the Father. Otherwise, you will forget Him. How can you stay on the pilgrimage if you don't remember Him? How would you be absolved of your sins? There would be a loss. Remember this again and again. This is the main thing. The Father tells you many different methods. It has also been explained to you what is right and what is wrong. The Father is the ocean of knowledge. You also have knowledge of devotion. Children have to do so many things in devotion. He explains holding sacrificial fire and doing tapasya, etc. All belongs to the path of devotion. They sing songs of praise of the Father, but the praise is wrong. In fact, they don't even know the full praise of Krishna. Each aspect has to be understood. For example, Krishna is called the Lord of Paradise. Okay, Baba asks, can Krishna be called Trilokinath? That is, Lord of the three worlds. Trilokinath has been remembered. The Lord of the three worlds mean the Lord of the incorporeal world, the subtle world and the corporeal world. You children have been told that you are also the masters of the Brahmand, the element of light. Would Krishna have considered himself to be a master of Brahmand? The Father tells you right things. There are the three worlds. As well as Shiv Baba, you children too are the masters of Brahman. There is no question of the subtle reason. Shiv Baba is not even the master of the corporeal reason, neither of heaven nor of hell. Krishna is the master of heaven and Ravan is a master of hell. This is called the devil's kingdom. The kingdom of Ravan. People say this, but they don't understand the meaning of it. The father sits here and explains to you children. Ravan has been portrayed with 10 heads, 5 vices of male and 5 vices of the female. The 5 vices now apply to everyone. All are in the kingdom of Ravan. You are now becoming elevated. The Father comes and creates the elevated world. By sitting in solitude, you will be able to churn the ocean of knowledge in this way. In other studies too, students go and study their books in solitude. You don't need to study any books. Yes, you have to note down points. You then have to revise them. These aspects are very deep and have to be understood. The father says, today I am telling you the deepest and newest point. Lakshmi and Narayan are the masters of the land of divinity. You should not say that Vishnu is that. They don't understand that Vishnu is Lakshmi and Narayan. You now explain the aim and objective in short. Brahma and Saraswati are not male and female as a couple. This one is Prajapita Brahma. So Prajapita Brahma can be called the great grandfather. Shiv Baba would only be called Baba. All the rest are brothers. There are so many children of Brahma. All of them know that they are brothers, the children of God. However, that is in the incorporeal world. You have now become Brahmins. The golden age is called the new world. This age is called the most elevated confluence age. In the golden age, all are the most elevated human beings. These are very wonderful aspects. You are being made ready for the new world. It is only at this confluence age that you become the most elevated human being. You say, I will become Lakshmi or Narayan. They are the most elevated human beings of all. They are called deities. Lakshmi and Narayan are the highest of all. They are number one, and then you children become number wise. The Sun dynasty is said to be the highest. It is number one. The degrees decrease gradually. You children are now carrying out the inauguration of the new world. Just as children become very happy when their new home is ready and they have an inauguration ceremony, so you children also become happy on seeing the new world and you have your inauguration. It has also been written, there was a shower of golden flower. The mercury of your happiness of you children should rise very high. You receive both peace and happiness. No one else can receive so much peace and happiness. When those of other religions come, there is duality. You children have the infinite happiness of making effort to claim a high status. It shouldn't be that you just accept whatever is in your fortune. That if you are going to pass, you will pass. No, effort definitely have to be made for everything. Someone who is unable to make effort would say, "Whatever is in my fortune," and he would stop making effort. The father says, "I make you mothers so elevated." There is a great deal of respect for females everywhere else. They are given respect abroad too. Here, when a daughter is born, they turn the bed upside down. This world is completely dirty. At this time, you children know what Bharat was and what it is now. People have forgotten this and simply keep asking for peace. They want peace in the world. You can show them the pictures of Lakshmi and Narayan. When it was their kingdom, there was purity, peace, and happiness. You do want such a kingdom, do you not? You would not speak about world peace for the incorporeal world, would you? It is only here that there can be peace in the world. There should be the kingdom of deities over the whole world. The incorporeal world is the world of souls. Human beings don't even know that there is a world of souls. The Father says, "I make you into such elevated human beings." All of these matters have to be explained. It isn't that people will believe you when you shout out to them that God has come. No, they will insult you even more. They would say the Brahma Kumaris call their Baba God. Service can't be done in that way. Baba continues to show you methods. Put up 8 to 10 pictures in a room and write outside. If you want to claim your inheritance of unlimited happiness from the unlimited Father, if you want to change from ordinary human being into deities, then come inside and we will tell you how. Many will then come to you. They will continue to come by themselves. There was peace in the world. There was. There are now so many religions. How can there be peace in this Tamo-Pradhan world? Only God can bring about peace in the world. When Shiv Baba comes, he definitely brings a gift with him. Only the one Father comes from so far away and he only comes once. Such a great Baba only comes once every 5,000 years. When someone returns from traveling abroad, he brings gifts back with him for his children. A man becomes the husband of his wife, the father of his children, and the grandfather of his grandchildren, and then the great-grandfather of his great-grandchildren. You call this one Baba, and then he also becomes the grandfather. He will also be the great-grandfather. There are the different generations. There are the names Adam and Adi Dev, but people don't understand the meaning of them. The Father sits here and explains to you children. You are now becoming rulers of the globe by coming to know the history and geography of the world from the Father. Baba is teaching you with so much love and interest. Therefore, you should study just as much. Everyone is free early in the morning. Just come to morning class and listen to the Murli for half to 3/4 of an hour and then go back home. You can remember Baba wherever you are. Sundays are a holiday. Sit for 2 to 3 hours in the morning and make up your income for the whole day. Completely fill your aprons. You do have a time, do you not? When storms of Maya come, you are unable to remember Baba. Everything Baba tells you in very easy. On the path of devotion, they go to so many satsangs. They go to a Krishna temple and to the Srinath temple and then someone else's temple. Many become adulterated even while on a pilgrimage. They face so many difficulties and they receive no benefit from it. That too is fixed in the drama and it will also happen again. This part is recorded in your souls. You will play the same parts that you played in the golden and silver ages. You will play those who have refined intellects are able to understand everything. Every intellect cannot understand this. They feel inside that this drama is eternal. No one is in the world understand that this is an ultimately play. It takes time to understand it. Everything is explained to you in detail and then you are told that the main thing is the pilgrimage of remembrance. Liberation in life in a second has been remembered. There is also the praise that He is the ocean of knowledge, and that even if you made a whole ocean into ink and all the forest into pens and the earth into paper, there could still be no end to this knowledge. From the beginning, you have been writing so much, and if you continue to write, how much paper would be used? You don't have to stumble around. The main thing is Alpha. Remember the Father. You come here to Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba enters this one and teaches you with so much love. He does not have any external show. The Father says, I enter an old body. Look how simply Shiv Baba comes and teaches you. He has no arrogance. The Father says, you have been inviting me to come into the impure world and an impure body, to come and give you teachings. You don't invite me to come in the golden age and sit in the palace studded with diamonds and jewels and offer me food. Shiv Baba doesn't eat anything. Previously, you used to invite him to come and eat. You used to offer him 36 varieties of food. That too will happen again. This can be called the divine activities. What divine activities could Krishna have? He is a prince of the golden age. He would not be called the purifier. You now know how we become the master of the golden aged world. Human beings are in total darkness. Baba says, you are now in total light. The Father comes and changes night into day. You rule for half the circle. Therefore, you should be very happy. Your pilgrimage of remembrance will come to an end when none of your physical organs deceive you. When you reach your karmatic stage, your pilgrimage of remembrance will come to end. You have not completed it yet. You now have to make full effort and now become disheartened. Just continue to do service and nothing but service. But the Father has come and is also serving through this old body. Is he not? The Father is Karan Karavanhar. He has so many concern for the children. I have to do this. I have to build a house. Just as a worldly father has thoughts about everything limited. In the same way, the Father from beyond this world has thoughts about everything unlimited. Your children have to do service. Day by day, everything is becoming easier. The closer you come to destruction, the more strength you will continue to receive. It has been remembered that the arrow struck Bhisma Pitama and others at the end. If the arrows were to strike them now, there would be so much cause. There would be such big crowds. Don't even ask. There would be so many that you would not even have time to scratch your head. It is not like that now. However, when the big crowd comes, it will then be said to be like that. Your impact will spread when the arrows strike them. All the children definitely have to receive the Father's introduction. You can even open this imperishable hospital come godly university on 3 square feet of land. It does not matter if you don't have any money. You will be given pictures. Everything has to be tolerated in service. Regard and disregard, happiness and sorrow, heat and cold. All of that has to be tolerated. To make anyone become like a diamond is no small thing. Does the Father ever become tired? Why do you become tired? Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharna. First point. Study for half an hour or 3/4 of an hour early in the morning with a lot of love and interest. Stay in remembrance of the Father. Make such effort for remembrance that all your physical organs are brought under your control. Second point. Everything has to be tolerated in service. Regard and disregard, happiness and sorrow, heat and cold, etc. Never become tired of doing service. Open a hospital come university on 3 square feet of land and do service of making others into diamonds. Blessing. May you be a living lighthouse and show the path to all souls with the light of all powers. Once again, may you be a living lighthouse and show the path to all souls with the light of all powers. Description. If you always stay in the awareness of being a soul from the Supreme Abode who has incarnated for the service of world benefit, then the thoughts you have and the words you speak will have world benefit merged in them. This awareness will then work like a lighthouse. Just as light of one color emerge from a lighthouse, in the same way the light of all powers from you, living lighthouse, will continue to work to show all souls the path at every step. Slogan. As well as love and cooperation, also become a form of power, and you will claim a number ahead in the kingdom. As well as love and cooperation also become a form of power, and you will claim a number ahead in the kingdom. Okay, Om Shanti.
मिल गए जो भगवान हमें, मिल गए जो भगवान हमें, खुशियों से भरा जहान मिला है, पाँव नहीं अब धरती पर, उड़ने को खुला आसमान मिला। मिल गए जो भगवान हमें, मिल गए जो भगवान हमें। रूहानी रंग में रंगे हुए हम पंख सुनहरे पाए हैं, सारे जग के कष्ट मिटाने को